Nicole Arbour is a name that I haven't heard for at least 5 years. I think the last thing I heard from her was either her Dear Fat People video.
Got my Kesha hair today. You don't know if this is hairspray or semen. Dear Fat People. Fat shaming is not a thing. Fat people made that up. That's a race card. That's not a race. Yeah, but I couldn't fit to a store. That's discrimination. No, that means you're too fat and you should stop eating.
Which, great advice, by the way. I'm definitely gonna take it. Or maybe it was her feminist masterpiece parody of This Is America. Two absolutely fantastic videos that nobody on YouTube had a problem with at all. So if it's been so long since I've heard her name, why am I making a video about her now? Well, I was scrolling on Twitter the other day and I came across this tweet of hers that has 304,000 likes. Probably the most likes she's seen in a very long time. The tweet says, "You're telling me a black man was the closest actor they could find to Snape in the whole world? He literally had a clone just walking about, and you cast a black guy?" Now, obviously, there's a lot to unpack in that tweet. From the idiotic statement that Adam Driver should play Professor Snape, to the blatant racism towards the actor who has been cast as Professor Snape, which I personally do have problems with, and I'll talk about in a little bit, but my problems are not the same as Nicole's problems. Nicole's problems are simply that the actor isn't white, which is what we would call, back when we had the woke states of America, racism. Flat out racism. So I just wanted to take this video to kind of catch up with Nicole Arbour, see what else she's been saying on Twitter. Because I'm gonna be real, she hasn't changed one bit. She is still the same person she was in 2016, 2017, and 2018, which was the last time I heard her name. And I'm just here to show you guys how much of a loser Nicole Arbour still is. Buckle in, because this is going to be a fun one. But first, what's up? My name is Connor McDowell, and I'm currently campaigning to be People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive for the year 2025. If you like this video, or you think I should be nominated, just click subscribe. One subscribe equals one vote for me to be on the cover of People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive issue, which is something, frankly, that I think I just deserve at this point. So give it to me. Subscribe. For some super sexy movie reviews, you can follow me on Letterboxd. And for this week's movie recommendation, I want to tell you guys to go see Black Bag in the movie theaters. It's personally my favorite movie of the year so far, and it is really good. I wasn't terribly excited to see it, but me and my girlfriend saw it, and we absolutely loved it. The dialogue is great, the acting is spectacular, there are twists and turns throughout the whole thing, you don't know who you can believe. It's a fun time, so if it's still in theaters near you, you guys should check out Black Bag. Or if you're watching this at a later date, stream it, or buy a physical copy. That would be crazy. Also, if you still have it, even though it's a disastrous hellscape, which we're about to see with Nicole Arbour's posts, you can follow me on Twitter. Okay, so this Nicole Arbour tweet, I'm just gonna read it again. It says, "You're telling me a black man was the closest actor they could find to Snape in the whole world. He has a literal clone just walking about, and you cast a black guy." And the photos she attaches are a picture of Alan Rickman playing Severus Snape and Adam Driver, an American actor who probably has no interest in being in the Harry Potter adaptation at all. A big thing that's funny about this tweet is that I don't think Nicole understands how casting works. You can't just pick an actor and be like, "Hey, you look like this dude, so you're gonna play this part in the movie that we're making, and you don't have a say about it." I don't know, maybe they did approach Adam Driver. Maybe he declined the role. Maybe they didn't want Adam Driver in the first place. But personally, I think it's stupid for any influencer to be like, "Oh, you should have cast this dude," when it's like, maybe they tried to, and they said no. Somebody in the reply said Keanu Reeves would also have been a sold choice. So many Snapes walking around out there. Keanu Reeves? Do you guys remember his British accent in Bram Stoker's Dracula?
"I've seen many strange things already. Bloody wolves chasing me through some blue inferno."
I don't want this guy anywhere near anything that has to do with England. It's not necessary. All of these actors that people keep pulling up are American actors. And granted, John Lithgow was just cast as Dumbledore, something I think is fucking stupid for multiple reasons. One, this adaptation is supposed to be a better adaptation than the movies were, when the movies were already a fantastic adaptation. I really don't think Harry Potter fans understand just how good they were eating. Personally, I think the movies are better than the books. It cuts out a lot of fat that's not needed, something Nicole should be really happy about. We don't have Hermione trying to free the enslaved house elves and the enslaved house elves being like, "Yeah, actually, no, we like being enslaved." That's not in the movies. I think that's a big plus the movies have. And of course, all of the replies are just the same vile racist things. Now, the tweet before, when Papa Asediu was announced to be playing Professor Snape, she retweeted it and said, "Ugh, at J.K. Rowling, what in the actual wokeness happened here? Are they just trolling you?" I really do think Nicole Arbour is just really dumb. Does she forget that J.K. Rowling is the one who retroactively changes the race of characters in her books? Hermione in Cursed Child was black, something I don't have a problem with. I think that's totally fine. She made Dumbledore gay after the books were out and never mentioned it. That's pretty woke, right? So Nicole Arbour is seeing J.K. Rowling's attacks on trans people, which are vile and disgusting, and attributing that to J.K. Rowling just being anti-woke, when just a few years ago J.K. Rowling was the face of white liberal wokeness. Like, do we just forget that? And then somebody replied and said, "Why does the race of Severus Snape matter?" And she replied, "Because he's literally a white character." Now, Nicole Arbour specifically is mad that Professor Snape is black. Not for any specific reason other than the fact that he was a white character and now he is a black character. No real criticism of the casting, which I think there are valid criticisms, which I'll get into in a second. Just mad that the dude is black. This could have been any character, and she would be mad that he was black. Professor McGonagall, if they make her a black woman, Nicole Arbour's gonna be mad. Me, personally, I don't like this casting because I think it's a really bad idea to have a black man get rejected by a white woman and then join the Nazis because he was rejected by a white woman. That is kind of crazy. There's also a flashback scene where Harry's dad, like, Wingardium Leviosa's Snape up into a tree. I don't think that should be in the adaptation. There were a lot of things that were overlooked with this casting that I don't think necessarily work the best. But I also don't give a flying fuck about this adaptation because I'm not 12 years old. But Nicole Arbour does. Nicole Arbour cares about this casting so much that she made a sketch about it. I'm hoping that it would go as viral as the tweet that she made that had over 300,000 likes. But nope, this one bombed. This one bombed really hard.
All right, hey team, hey everybody, hello to you tuning in on Zoom. How are you? Good stuff. All right, I've called this meeting of Hollywood today because apparently some of you didn't get the memo and are still pitching original ideas. We've made it pretty clear that we don't do those anymore. If it's not black or a remake, we don't want it.
That's the verbiage you want to use? Nicole, you look in the mirror. I think I rest my case. I don't. Crazy choice, Nicole. And she does have a small point when it comes to Hollywood doing remakes. That is the big problem, right? Like, a lot of things aren't original anymore. They're just remakes. The other criticism, I don't really know about. I think, yeah, having black characters on screen is a net positive thing because I'm not a racist loser like Nicole Arbour is. What problems do you not have in life that you can sit all day and complain about the new Harry Potter adaptation? What planet do you live on that you have no valid criticisms and the only criticism you have is, yeah, it's black now. I don't like it. I don't like it because it's black now. What?
Don't ask yourself, is this a good idea? Ask yourself, have people already seen it? And can we make them black? Professor Snape, but black. Little Mermaid, but black. Jesus, but black, gay, and a woman. Enough. That's a hat trick. That's a hat trick. That's a hat trick.
So she's mad that Snape is black, something that I've said not a big fan of. She's mad that Ariel is black. Don't know why anybody actually cares about that. Like, what, do you want to watch just like a perfect adaptation of the original movie? Watch the original movie then. Like, who cares? You are not the target demographic for the Little Mermaid remake. You're not even the target demographic for the Harry Potter remake. I mean, maybe you are, because it's probably mostly millennials that are going to be watching this. The main characters in the new movie are going to be children. So if they decide to make Hermione black in the new series, are you going to be attacking the black child actress? What is your point here, Nicole? I don't understand you. I don't understand your thought process. But the thing that's really, really funny is she's complaining about a black lesbian Jesus because Cynthia Erivo has been cast as Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar, which makes me think she has no idea what Jesus Christ Superstar is. like, at all. That show is known for switching genders and race around constantly of all of the characters. She's getting mad at things that she doesn't know about. But I think that's just because Nicole is super smart.
Just had a wokegasm.
I just had a wokegasm. I think I'm gonna put a bullet in my brain. Is this funny? Does anybody think that this is funny? There hasn't been a single joke in here at all. She's just saying words. Oh, I just had a wokegasm. And then like every 40-year-old divorced dad is like, that's so fucking funny!
Wouldn't it make more sense to just create new beloved black characters? Like a slave movie. A football coach with a sordid past. I feel like we've seen that.
Does Nicole know what movies are coming out now? There are a lot of original movies with original black characters in them, which, granted, not enough. And when was the last slave movie that came out? It feels like she's making stuff up to get mad at, because there are a lot of movies that are coming out with original black characters in them. Opus just came out. One of them days is a really funny new original movie that came out this year. She's specifically mad that Professor Snape is black, not because she's racist, but just because she wants to see more original black characters on screen. And I agree, Nicole, you're totally right. Oh my god, I just realized she has a Harry Potter tattoo on her wrist. She literally has a Harry Potter tattoo on her wrist. Oh my god, we're wearing similar bracelets. Oh, I think I'm gonna kill myself. I'm dead, I'm done, that's it for me. I'm gonna be kicked down my family tree. My Aaron Carter heads know what I'm talking about. She has a Harry Potter tattoo, and she's mad that Snape is black. Alright, I can't. The cringe is too much. Nicole is just mad that her favorite white actor that she wanted to play this role didn't get cast. That's it. What do you think, there's not enough white people in Hollywood? That's insane. That's an insane take.
What about Schindler's List with an all-black cast? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Green lit. Green lit. It's original-esque, you know? I hate you all.
Schindler's List with an all-black cast? Nicole, what the fuck are you talking about? Is that a joke? It's not funny. She's literally having to make things up to get mad at. I think Nicole sees the world in nothing but shapes and colors, and if something just seems a little wrong or is the wrong color, she freaks the fuck out. She can't handle it, which is such a baby-brained mentality to have. I'm pretty sure she thought that this would go super viral like her tweet did, but currently it has less than 500 likes on it. She fell off. Do you have IBS, or are you eating foods you're allergic to and your body is making you poop emoji your brains out till you listen? That's so true, Nicole. That's so true. I'm always eating things that I'm allergic to. That's why whenever I have a Christmas tree, I eat the entire thing. Goliath should have been nicer to David. Incredible observation. You are totally right, man. Maybe if he was nicer, he wouldn't have got domed in the back of the fucking skull with a rock. These are the dumbest tweets I've ever read in my life. Is this supposed to be funny? I know I keep saying that, but is it? Can there be a setting where you take violence and ghetto fights out of our feed, please? Nicole. Ah! What the fuck? Every day is a thank you God day. Praise the Lord, Nicole. You are so correct, dude. She's always right. She's always spot on. She's always funny. None of these things are lame as hell. Here's a classic. Nicole Arbour certified banger tweet right here. You know the difference? One you want to see later. The other in a while. 203 likes. Just want to clarify, not laughing at her joke. I'm laughing at her because she thought this was funny. I love that it's like the most wholesome humor mixed in with the most vile racist takes you've ever seen in your life. The cognitive dissonance on her Twitter is through the fucking roof. I was invited to come to the front lines in Ukraine to see what the dictator Putin is doing and change my mind. No, you weren't. You weren't fucking invited. You are a liar. You are sincerely just lying for clout. Nobody seriously invited you to go to Ukraine. No, I won't be going. Zelensky is a dictator who shouldn't be in office, and the people don't want him there, but he won't let an election happen. I think he is a terrorist to pull young men off the streets to die over minerals and oceanfront property in a war they can never win. I have no respect for people who won't broker a peace deal. Nicole, you are like a 35-year-old white lady that complains about fat people on the internet. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're crazy. You are a crazy, crazy, crazy person. There's no going around that. This is psychotic. This is a psychotic tweet because nobody is inviting Nicole Arbour to go to a war zone. The only way to end war is peace. If you keep fighting, there will still be fighting. This sounds basic because it is. I don't think I can do much more of this. Oh yeah, the only way to stop war is peace. What, did you read the cover of the fucking book? She read this and was like, yeah, that's how it's done. Nicole, if it was that easy, there wouldn't be any fucking wars, man. What she's basically saying is, yeah, if your country is invaded, give up. She's not mad at the people for colonialism. She's mad at the people fighting against colonialism. What? Dude, there's so many tweets about Zelensky. Bro, what is she on? I did not expect the Dear Fat People and This Is America feminist lady to be mad about Ukraine. We don't need a cancer vaccine. We need food and water that's not poison. As if food and water are the only things that cause cancer. We don't need to help people that have cancer. We need to fix the problem at the root cause. Food and water. I can't do this anymore. It's too much stupid information entering my brain, and it's never gonna leave now. I have to live with the fact that Nicole Arbour is still a fucking idiot for the rest of my life because one dumb tweet came across my feed. I hope you're happy, Nicole. You've completely ruined my day. That's not true. You're easy to shit on because you're stupid. Alright, well that's gonna be it for me today. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe if you think I should be nominated to be People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive for the year 2025. This week's Funny Boy of the Week is Morgan for sending me this meme. If you want to be Funny Boy of the Week, all you gotta do is follow me on Instagram and DM me a meme or a TikTok or anything you think is funny. And if I think it's funny, then you could potentially be Funny Boy of the Week. You can follow me on all of my other social media, including my Letterboxd and my Twitter. And if you want to become a bigger part of this community, you can join my Discord. The links for all of those are in the description down below. I'm Connor McDowell, and I'm gonna try to erase Nicole Arbour from my brain for at least another 5 years. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.